What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, no, just kidding. Too many people start their videos like that. Okay, welcome back to another day of Minnesota's roast. Professionally fixed right there. Someday we need to put that back after it's done with winter. Yes, after Minnesota done with winter. Look at all this good stuff. People complain about these, but they're actually pretty good for dirt cheap price. Ever had too much wood, man? Never. Today we're working on a few things. That's not one of them. That is, we have an issue where the dome lights stick on. I wonder who got all that tire lubricant on the sides of those. You know, we flopped it around to, you know, white letters out. That's important. So now say we're wearing more on one side. Help me. Danger. So, we're reconnecting the battery because we disconnected it because the dome lights won't turn off. You know, it's sparking, so it's doing something.
We got a gauge flutter, so something's happening.
I feel like it's going to start now.
Let's get right down there. These are so horrible to try to get.
I'm gonna go back because it just.
So, we've replaced a few things through the years.
A lot of things.
Fuel pressure regulator.
All the brake lines.
All the brake lines.
Rebuilt alternator.
Rebuilt alternator. Duct tape on the rest. So we got a new switch, new one of these guys. Hopefully
Are the dome lights on?
that will do something. Nope, no dome light action.
Put the key in the ignition.
So we'll try.
They may have finally fixed themselves.
We'll put a key in here. Oh,
Hey.
I hear fans running. There she goes.
The dome lights are no longer on now, but they should be on.
Alright.
Does the headlight switch do anything?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're thinking this guy's bad. We'll get that out. We got a new one and we'll go from there. Windshield cracks take an interesting turn straight north.
Yeah, it's starting to. Oh, ew, she's going north now.
Straight up. Yeah, turn the camera sideways so you can tell which way north is. We're close to this. Not close, but.
Well, just ignore the super flat tires on my trick right now, because it's fine. It's
So, this Suburban has a rebuilt 4L68. The green Suburban needs a rebuilt 4L68. The bumper guard Suburban has a rebuilt 4L68. The 85 half-ton needs a rebuilt Turbo 700. She slides into gear. And the 3/4.
It needs some fuel delivery things.
The 3/4 has a Turbo 400, which is right there. So.
Did we try putting a fuel pump in there one time, or like fuel filter?
It would not get fuel, so I put a fuel pump in pre-channel days.
That was really bad when we were trying to do that.
Still didn't start. And the old hot rodder grandpa says, "Hey, did you check the filter right on the quadrabog?" And I said, "Oh, no, I didn't."
Didn't we check that? It wasn't just completely plugged.
So, so we gotta play with that a little bit.
If you put gas down the carb, it runs. So it's perfect.
This past year, just to keep it running and lubricating,
Malibu.
We just dumped some gas in the carb, and that was it. Running for the year, good enough. As everybody knows, sitting is hard. Okay. This is when the star of the show hands over the camera, and I hand over the deductions and letters that need to go out. Oh, you know what? The people need to see this.
We're gonna fill that hole.
This is one. Alright. Seatbelt. Because we're hitting the. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Beep, boop, boop, boop. See? It's right there. Alright.
Always wear your seatbelt. Don't be dumb or stupid.
We drive our 3/10 of a mile on the road. Yeah, it's December 28th
8th.
or something like that.
See,
And
there's some gophers still digging in a soft spot.
no snow. The ground was kind of frozen, and then it rained for about 2 days straight a couple days ago, and it softened up the top layer for sure. So it has been exciting. Grandpa had to run some errands with Grandma. They took their hot rod, but the shop should be good to go. So,
You know, their 2009 Pontiac 5 GT.
oh yeah, we have barely introduced to the channel. So,
This?
yeah.
Yeah. Tractor. You know, like I said, you can never have too much wood. Help me! Headlights work great, just the dome lights are super finicky.
Where's that game?
Okay.
Absolute unit.
You know, somebody put helper bags in the back. That's why there's like, you got the bright red airline and power cable that runs around. It no longer does anything.
And the spare air tank. And the pump is froze up. You can test it. Yeah, she seized.
It used to work just fine every time. We just go.
That's how I would always test it all the time. I was.
But if you only if you've ever messed around with these headlights, you know that they don't like to do stuff when they get old. So when you try to adjust them or anything, they break. So you just try to RTV them back in place, and that doesn't always work either.
So the adjusters, right there, you can see they don't quite work so well anymore.
We had somebody gnaw on this one time.
Yeah, actually chewed the top right off, which is crazy.
To get in.
That was the same time they chewed the hole through. They tried to chew through the air filter.
Yeah, that was
the metal mesh and stopped.
I remember that.
That was quite a few years ago.
That wasn't too long after we put a new one of these, because we were sitting in the back waiting for it to be rebuilt.
Yep. There. We'll make sure nothing looks too crusty.
You got some big 50s in here. What are those for? Oh, the 160s for ABS. Ignition, air, wrap, ignition, wrap, stud. Oh yeah, that's very helpful. Stud. You know, that's what I am.
Totally. So we'll go through and replace that switch and see what we're doing for our dome lights. The main thing is we don't want anything acting goofy. So if somebody, this is kind of our spare
fog lamps, fog. CTSYLP courtesy lamp. Oh, help me. There's a hood right there. So that would be 15 right there on the bottom. They got the little, is there a little puller thingy in here? Help me. Yeah, they still look good. Got a little corrosion on it. You see it's not broken in there.
hard to get out sometimes.
Never have too much wood, man.
Grandpa loaded her up.
Oh yeah.
So we won't put any more in there right now. We're good.
Danger. So yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
I'll put it back in.
Okay. Sometimes you just need to get in and delete the rest. Rust deleted. Never seen a rocker panel so perfect. She thick. Oil change complete. In the middle of greasing the front end and removing some very important features of one of our Minnesota's rust. We are collecting the rust that's coming out of here
For future endeavors.
And we might have to do a giveaway because this is the first thing we've recorded since we hit 1,000. We're currently over 1,000 solid subs, 1,000 subscribers. Look at that. The little channel that could. So Minnesota's Rust will be celebrating its 2-year anniversary. The end of January. Right now it's December 28th, maybe. Kind of lose track of days this week. Took some time off of work. 28th. Took some time off of work, so I lose track of time. So we are. We got a jar full of rust from the driver's side, and we're going to see what comes off the rockers on the passenger side, and might have to do some rusty giveaways of some stickers, maybe some rust, you know, all the good stuff. So if we check this side over here, you can see that we have, oh my, we've got plenty to give. You can figure that the funnel was the crucial part, because some of the pieces might actually fit that funnel, and some might. That's, you know,
yeah, it works really good for the other side.
Minnesota's rust. That's right. And the tires. This thing had slow leaks on almost every tire. Bead leaks. And we were able to get them off, buff those old aluminum wheels. Those
they were really crusty.
They were bad, because we got the equipment to do it, which is awesome. So, but this has been about 2 weeks since we did it. Now we learned if you don't wash off the bead grease right away and it rains, it makes your tires look like that. So,
you know, they're white walls.
Yeah, that's right. They're very white, professional white walls.
That's what your white walls out, man.
And we got our raised letters out, which I'm not a fan of, but figure we rotate these tires. These tires got a lot of years on them.
Yeah, they were worn a lot more on one side for all of them.
So we're going to see if we can get some more life out of them. Don't drive this guy a ton, so this needs to be able to pull up from behind the garage and drive away at a moment's notice. So we're gonna make sure we can do that. We're gonna finish collecting some rust. We got to, that's a good sound, finish lubing the front end. I might have the star of the show do the upper and lower ball joints, because the old man doesn't want to reach around those so much. And then the real reason we're here is we're running into dome light issues, and no dome lightage. So this switch has been kind of acting funny on us, and we got a new one right there. So we'll get to that in just a bit. Oh, how much juice we got left? So we'll pull the...
So wait, do they come from the inside like that?
Yep. So you pull the cluster out.
But no, not
the cluster. You pull the cover off a little bit.
It's not these, because this pulls off the faceplate. It's these.
Okay. So are those top and bottom?
Yep.
So I'm gonna get in from the top.
Oh, I see.
And release those little guys. Excuse me.
Not that hard. Just breathe, man. It's hard because this is right here.
Bottom is loose. Try to get the top down. Ooh, there you go.
It's also like absolutely nothing to grab onto.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So we'll get a little dielectric grease in there. How do the pins look?
Oh, they don't look horrible.
It looks okay. Here, let me look.
Let's plug this in and see if we fixed it.
So let's match up the new part with the old. Yep, make sure the pins look good, look the same. Yep. So let's get a little grease on the connectors first. We'll plug it in and see if it fixed anything. We're hoping it did. Okay. We got our oil changed. We got our front end lubricated. We got our wheels retorqued. Ugly, but they work. We replaced a headlight switch. Do we have dome lights? No. But chase that down another day. Time to get moving out here. We've got to swap snow tires on a couple other vehicles. So let's get moving. Danger. So we are off to grab a couple new lug nuts from our local auto parts store. These are for our Malibu, but these have the threads on the outside for the wheel covers for the steel wheels. So I messed up, I think it was 2 of them, had a wheel come loose a little bit and kind of work around and kind of chewed them up bad. So they're a $1 or $2 a piece. We're going to go grab those, and then we'll be able to get to the rest of our snow tire action. So you can do snow tire, snow tire, snow tire. And I think we'll be done messing around for today. Yeah, a little disappointed that didn't fix what we thought. But there must be something inside the door that's messing around with us. But no complaints. We'll get it figured out.